Hello my dear friends, you're on the Military Summary channel. In this short video we're going to discuss events that took place during the previous night of the local time. The parties, either the Russians and the Ukrainians, made another missile and drone attack exchange. The Russians were attacking Kiev, mainly they were attacking Kiev from north and northeast, and as a result of that attack the Russians destroyed another military plant that Ukrainians were using for producing ammo. Another attack was made from Crimea in direction of Odessa, and as a result of that attack the Russians destroyed military academy. I believe that the Ukrainians were using that military academy as the place where they deployed their manpower. Currently the Russians still haven't provided any piece of information about the losses among the Ukrainians. I believe that they will include this information in the upcoming report of the Ministry of Defense of Russian Federation. From the Ukrainian side, there was another missile or maybe drone attack in direction of oil refinery that located on the mainland of Russia, not like in Crimea or territory that is under Russian control, but this oil refinery is located near Krasnodar. And as you can see, the distance between this oil refinery and the Russian position and the Ukrainian position, the closest Ukrainian positions, is around 470 kilometers. I'll remind you one more time that during the previous week, according to the Russian sources and Ukrainian sources, there were at least 3 attacks in direction of oil refineries in the south of Ukraine that located along the Black Sea. The first attack took place in Sevastopol, and as a result of that attack the Ukrainians destroyed a few fuel depots in this small area. There are still no exact information about the real damage that Ukrainians managed to deal, but anyway we understand that that attack was successful and at least some damage the Russians had. Another attack took place yesterday during the previous 48 hours, we could say that, and the Ukrainians attacked this fuel depot, and as a result of that attack was also successful, and as a result of that attack there was a fire in this area. And this morning, during the previous night and this morning, we got another update that Ukrainians attacked another not just fuel depot but oil refinery plant, this one on the south of Russia in the vicinity of Krasnodar. So as you can see, currently the Ukrainians are targeting the fuel depots and oil refineries that located in Crimea in the south of Russia, those ones that are located very close to the combat line and very close to the Russian fleet. And I believe that, as we discussed, that this is the only power that Ukrainians are afraid of is Russian naval fleet, so that's why they're trying to reduce its possibilities and so on. But from the other side, we understand that during the previous week the Ukrainians made at least 3 attacks in this area using drones and rockets, and as you can see, the distance that those drones or rockets missiles managed to cross is from 300 kilometers to 400 kilometers. And as you can see, the Russians don't have any key how to solve these issues, and we see that every single day the Ukrainians are getting more and more targets in this area, mainly connected with the fuel depots. I believe that currently the Russians are completely concentrated how to solve this issue, but for now they haven't found any solution of this problem. Another interesting updates are coming from the combat lines. If you remember, yesterday we discussed about a very interesting situation in the vicinity of Bilohorivka. Let's return back to the Western sources map for these purposes. As we discussed, some Ukrainian sources were saying that at least 100 Russian soldiers were captured or encircled in this industrial zone, but later during this night we got another update from this area that there is no encirclement in this area, but the Russians are pushing, and currently these 100 soldiers with some reserves in the back are trying to push the Ukrainians from Bilohorivka, from Grigorievka, and to establish control over this hill. But if you remember, this area is under complete Ukrainian control, and there are a lot of brigades that are currently located on the hills, and this is a very high level position. There is a 81st, 54th, 58th brigades in this area, so anyway there are going to be very heavy clashes in this area. And that's it for this short update. Military Summary channel reminds you, we condemn any violence in Ukraine. Thank you for watching, subscribe to my channel, put your likes, join my Patreon, and have a good day. Bye bye.